It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Hey everybody, we're live. And it is Sunday.
Sunday at Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, coming to you live from the Joel Farquhar Berry Center Memorial Studios.
Here in lovely Dayton, Ohio, which I guess I already said. Your source for ADHD content, and dropped tangents.
Yeah.
We're going to drop the shit out of some tangents today.
Yeah, man. My head is at maximum pressure. Yeah. We're going to do this.
You're in maximum snork today. You can sing along with the snorks?
Oh, man. I wish I was a snork right now. I could fucking breathe. Man, those are... Hanna-Barbera had some good shit, man.
Yeah, but it was all, like, real minimalistic animation. But yeah, it was ubiquitous. Like, there was Scooby-Doo and the Snorks.
Yeah, don't forget the Smurfs.
The Smurfs. And, like, everything on USA Cartoon Express. Did you ever watch USA Cartoon Express?
I'm sure I did. Yeah.
So it had, like, Clue Club, and history is littered with Hanna-Barbera cartoons that they ran for, like, a season, and they're like, yep, done with that.
Yeah.
Jabberjaw.
I remember Jabberjaw.
Speed Buggy, which was, like, the post-cursor of Scooby-Doo, because it was an anthropomorphic talking Dune Buggy.
Dune Buggy, yeah.
Ugh. And Clue Club had 2 dogs that talked.
That's one too many dogs.
Yeah. One too many dogs.
Did they understand them? Or did the dogs only understand each other?
I don't know. They always leave it ambiguous.
Ubiquitous, ambiguous.
Yeah.
Animation.
Yeah, the ubiquity is overwhelming.
So what do you want to talk about today? The weather's been nice.
The weather has been so nice.
It's been really nice. Like, I'm wearing shorts right now, and it's not because I'm him. He wears shorts all the time.
You know, Christine and I, on Friday, which was her birthday, we sat out on the veranda.
The veranda.
That's what we're calling it now, the veranda.
It's not a lean-to.
No, it's a veranda. I even looked it up to make sure I was using it correctly.
Oh, yeah, I do that. I think my biggest weakness is a word will pop in my head and I'll use it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, shit.
I did that with dichotomous.
Oh.
Yeah. I used...
That's not in my verbal repertoire.
And then I was like, oh, I hope dichotomous is... I even said it. I was like, I hope dichotomous is a word. And then I looked it up, and it is, and I used it correctly.
Yeah, it's CH.
CH?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. D-I-C. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm going to bitch a little bit, and this is going to be hilarious to anybody who doesn't live the life that I live. Okay? Okay.
Find humor in my stress.
I want to first of all preface and say that I am a supporter of the arts. And I understand that art is, it's a perspective thing, right? Right? So what's art to one person is not going to be the art to somebody. You can't, as much as I hate Nickelback and as much as I hate Limp Bizkit,
I talked about this yesterday.
It's art, and I can't say that it's shit, right? I can say that I don't like it.
Yeah.
I can say not in my house. But it's art, and somebody's gonna like it, right? Somebody's gonna shove it right up their ass, and they're gonna they're gonna butt chug the jankum, and they're gonna love it. Okay. And I got off the rails there for a second. Anyway.
Butt chug the zeitgeist.
Butt chug the zeitgeist. That's going up with blowjob-a-thon. So I live 100 yards from Belmont High School.
Oh.
Okay? And I moved here before they built the new Belmont High School. So I'm going to say that I didn't land on Belmont High School. Belmont High School landed on me. And over the course of the last 2 years, they have taken on a marching band program. Okay, and
have they taken it on, or is it just more prevalent now?
it's so much more prevalent. And for 2 years or so, I work from home, and they start. And
I work out of the home.
And they start at 3:30, and for the longest time, I thought it was just somebody out front of my house thumping bass. Okay, and I go outside, and it's like. Okay.
How's our levels on that?
Oh, it's probably went right off the board.
Oh no, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well, good. Okay. And for almost 2 years, I gritted my teeth through it because I don't know if you know this or not, but I am prone to overreacting. I may have a temper, and I may go off the deep end on certain topics.
Okay.
And I may chase them to the ends of the earth. And
you will Jason them.
I will Jason them. And it wasn't until 3 weeks ago that Christina said, "Oh, that's excessive." And I went, "I'm allowed to be incensed? Incensed?
Incensed.
Yeah, I'm allowed to be incensed. I'm allowed to be angry about this."
Yeah.
And Christina's like, "Oh yeah, this is terrible." And I was like, "Oh, let me get on the phone." So I called the Board of Education, and I called Belmont High School, and I said,
"Oh, you were founded." Okay.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah. So I called Board of Education, called Belmont High School, and I said, "It's inappropriate." And the first thing that I talked to some woman, and she said, "Well, did you move into the neighborhood?" And I was like, "Yes, before your school was built." She's like, "Oh, okay." Like, if I moved into the neighborhood and bought a house after the school was built, then it's my fault.
But since you moved in before they built the new high school,
right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. And she said, "Well, most people call and say that they appreciate it." And I said,
bullshit.
It's a sonic death ray. Because the percussion, there's this alcove of Belmont High School that goes like this. It's a triangle, and they practice in it. And what it does is it's like the Arecibo space fucking audio, not audio. Goddamn, it's Arecibo telescope in Puerto Rico that picks up radio waves. It's a giant ear.
Oh, okay.
And it magnifies, and it turns it literally into a sonic death ray.
So you're in the firing zone of the high school marching band's sonic death ray.
Yes. And my first complaint...
And they're concentrating it in this acoustic hell.
That is my backyard.
And that is your backyard.
Yes. And I bought a decibel meter, and it's 80 decibels in my backyard.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. 80 decibels in my backyard. And so they did fantastic. Okay, they moved behind the school for the most part. Okay, and it's fine back there. I can still hear it, but it's not disruptive.
Okay.
But I didn't find out about this until afterward. But this week, it felt like somebody had wanted to get revenge on me. Because on Wednesday, there was percussion practice out front. On Thursday and Friday, there was like a smattering of them, and they played random notes. Just random notes. And one person played the Tetris theme for 2 hours. So I called the school, and I said, "Hey guys, I want to file an administrative complaint." And the person who answered the phone sounded like a child. So I talked to him for a minute, and I was like, "You're not a kid, are you? You're not just like a student helping out." He's like, "Well, we're on spring break, and no, I'm an adult." And I said, "My God, I'm so sorry." But anyway, I found out they were on spring break, so it's rogue elements within the Belmont High School band that has decided to take it upon themselves to recreate the Sonic Death Ray just for me.
That is a few steps away from get the fuck off my lawn.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on getting extensions for my hose.
He's looking to spray the high school.
Yeah. I'm gonna get more and more every year. I'm just gonna buy a little bit more hose so I can stretch it down there and spray the marching band. I thought about getting.
This is my peace and quiet.
Right. Right. Where's my domestic tranquility that I was promised?
This isn't the American dream.
Right. But anyway, it's not terrible. I'm gonna. I left a message with the principal. I'm gonna say I appreciate what you've done for me, but and also I lead an org at work, right? I understand that everything that people who work for me do represents me, right? I don't blame the kids. It's the fucking principal.
It's always the management.
Yep. So that's my.
Well, I don't know because. Yeah, it's always management.
Do. Okay, so I understand that your birthday was not long ago.
You had a birthday recently. Yes, last Sunday was my birthday. No, false. It was the anniversary of my birth. I learned that. It's an office thing.
Yeah.
Dwight Schrute.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, babe. She, my wife, who is fucking awesome. Whenever somebody has a birthday, she puts signs up all over the house, and you wake up and you walk around and you find all these cute sayings, and yeah, it's really great. It's awesome. And she had one from, what was it? Drop Dead Fred.
Oh, Rick Mail.
Rick Mail, yes, it was Rick Mail, and
Phoebe Cates.
yeah, but no Phoebe Cates up on the wall.
Okay.
It said, "We're grown-ups now, so piss off." That's great. And then there was also one with a Buddy Christ.
Yeah.
Saying happy 45th birthday, see you soon.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my son thought that was pretty dark.
Yeah. Your son, the rat.
You did. Snitch. I was trying to give you an experience. So, backstory on that one. Jason gave us a ride home from an establishment, and it was just because we walked there, and he was like, "You don't have to walk, I'll give you a ride back."
3 turns. There were 3 turns involved.
3 turns. Out of the parking lot, around the corner, and into the neighborhood. And son of a bitch, if my son did not appreciate the Austin Powers inspired driving that he was witnessing, and he kind of dry snitched on him.
I was trying to provide a little bit of levity, a little bit of fun.
You were driving like you always do, so I was used to it, and then it clicked in my head. I was like, this might not be what he's used to. Yeah.
Something fell apart. I don't know what that was. It's a dinner bell.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, when one of the chairs falls apart.
Oh, Jeebus.
Oh.
So yeah, birthday was great. My wife made me a cheesecake, and it was phenomenal.
Nice. Did it have little crumbs on it?
Oh no, better than that.
Yeah.
Instead of a graham cracker crust, it was golden Oreos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it was.
It'd be weird if somebody made like because a cheesecake is made out of cream cheese, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cream cheese in
It'd
there.
be weird if somebody made like a cheddar cake.
We call that a wheel of cheese. And I would take bites out of that, no problem. You give me a wheel of cheese and a 30-pack of PBR, that cheese is gone.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
Don't know where I'll be tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
It's stuffy head, boring week Sunday.
Yeah. So I watched, so a year ago, John Mulaney
Yes.
had a show called Things to Do in LA, or What's Going On in LA, something like that. And I guess the test audience and the marketing people at Netflix people don't like LA.
Okay.
So they just made it What's Going On, or something like that. So it's just like a talk show, it's a live talk show, and it's just...
Marvin Gaye? What's going on?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Was that the theme song?
No.
Oh.
It's very 80s themed. But I love it because of how weird and how disjointed it is, and how seat of the pants that it is. And also, I didn't attend this, but we both use clipboards.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
empowering.
Yeah. And they brought up something that then they did a little bit on it, and I want to talk about for a second.
Oh yeah, do it.
The Celsius Psycho.
Yeah, because that text message didn't make sense.
Yeah. So apparently, if you take 2 Zins, the little Zins, the Zin...
The little tobacco, or not tobacco, but nicotine pouches.
Pouches, yeah. And you pound a Celsius. Apparently, that's a thing on the TikToks. People do that.
Okay.
And you get like a shot of nicotine, and then you drink and you get the caffeine, and it fucking makes you go.
That sounds like a hell of a strain on your heart.
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, where's the Zin? I haven't had a Celsius since I was in Atlanta.
Yeah. It's weird that the landscape of energy drink changes. Because I remember once upon a time, all there was Red Bull.
Oh yeah. I'm fond of that flavor. It's like a liquid sweet tart.
Yeah, I started drinking the sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah,
People don't like that.
It's, I don't know, like, what is worse, real sugar or fake sugar?
Yeah, well, I know that I don't want my teeth to fall out, so I will take fake sugar every single day.
Yeah. And then it's known carcinogens, and
I've got a history of cancer in my family. I'm going to die of cancer. It's fine.
Yeah.
I accept my fate.
Yeah. Bring it.
Yeah. I guess we covered my driving and why people don't like it. Okay, so last week was Troy's birthday.
Yeah.
Friday was Christina, my wife's birthday.
Yep. We've done dual birthday parties before.
Would you like to talk about the first one of those?
Is this the Jaeger float party?
It is the Jaeger float party. When back in the day, when we were all a little bit younger.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Shit, how long ago was that?
You were 23.
That's right, 23.
Yeah, and Christina was 20, I believe. Because on Christina's 21st birthday, I took her to Elsa's, and I got her a bad one, and she threw up in the parking lot on her 21st birthday.
As one does. Yes, one does.
So for that particular birthday, all the rage was Jaeger bombs, and that's all that we all wanted to do was drink Jagermeister.
Jagermeister and Red Bull.
Yeah, so I remember when Chad and I lived together, we didn't have any money, but we were like, I wonder if we take all of our money, if we could buy one of those Jagermeister cooling dispensers.
I remember the dream.
Yeah, that was the highest thing that we could aspire to, is having a Jagermeister dispenser of our very own.
Oh God.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I bought a handle of Jagermeister for Christina's birthday.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is about this tall.
Yeah.
Of Jagermeister.
Yeah. It's a lot of.
It's a lot of It's a liter. It's a liter of Jagermeister.
Like a liter cola.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be more than a liter.
Yeah, maybe 1.75 liter.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so almost 2 liter, almost a 2 liter of Jagermeister.
2 liters of Jaeger.
Yeah, and Christina wanted a Jaeger float. So we got a bunch of ice cream, and we took one of those frosty mugs, and we filled it full of Jagermeister, and filled it with ice cream. And damn it, if that thing was not completely consumed.
Yeah.
There was Jaeger float on the counter for probably 2 weeks.
Yeah. Like, I remember from this get together that weird friend of mine, Joe, was there. And he was like, "Come with me, we gotta go somewhere." And I'm like, "Okay." And we end up blocks away from your house. And I'm like, "Dude, what are we doing? Like, why are we here? My sister's back at this party. I need to get back there." That was, the Jaeger float party was fucking weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, well, it's Jaeger.
Yeah.
Like, is that in any mixed drink that is palatable, that's not a shot?
I mean, the Jaeger bombs.
That's a shot.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, so, like, if you think about it, like,
I mean, if you're sipping on a Jaeger bomb, you need a meeting.
right. Jagermeister is not good, and all of the European countries that are around, like, that are near the Mediterranean or around the Mediterranean or in Europe, they all have one of those liqueurs, right?
Okay.
Ouzo.
Fernet.
Yeah.
Like,
I got drunk on Ouzo and almost threw up.
It's
Anise.
That's what I was gonna say. Anise. Yeah. That's the licorice.
Yeah, and I think
herbaceous.
Would you put absinthe in that category too?
I've never had absinthe.
Yeah. Do you want to have absinthe right now?
No.
I've
got an empty stomach full of cold brew. You're lucky I don't decorate this chair right now.
We bought a thing of absinthe in Kentucky last year, and it's actually pretty good. But it's intense. It's grain alcohol. But it's grain alcohol with that's green.
Green grain alcohol.
The green fairy.
Did you do the spoon with the sugar cube and everything?
Yep, we've got sugar cubes too.
Huh, I'll be damned.
Yeah, I got a spoon. I bought a spoon a couple years ago. But yeah,
it's good to have spoons.
Good to have spoons.
Speaking of spoons, okay, you dreamed of the Jaeger machine.
Yes.
I wanted that little weird bendy spoon for pouring Guinness.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the thing I wanted. I was
Yeah.
like, just put it right on the edge and pour the Guinness over the spoon.
It's right on the edge of my cup and it's spilling. Oh, I don't know. I was. Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay.
But so for Christina's birthday this year, though, I had intended to work most of the day. On Fridays, I get off at 2 because I work 8 to 5. So every day I pick up an extra half hour.
Yeah.
And on Friday I leave a little bit early. It's a little bit something nice.
It's a bright spot on a Friday.
Yeah. So I leave early, and I had intended to work my day. Christina went out to breakfast, and at 9 a.m. while she was out to breakfast, Christina said, "Would you mind if I bought an oboe?" And I said, "I need to be with her today."
That's great.
Yeah. I don't doubt her ability to pick up the oboe, but I don't know.
these cats are not gonna like it.
No, Ezra does not like the clarinet. And Christina plays the clarinet. Christina's a really good. She's a fantastic musician. I could not do the things that she does. I can't play roller derby. I can't play a musical instrument very well.
You're good at guitar.
I can play guitar.
And I can't. Therefore, you are good at guitar. In comparison, you are a virtuoso.
I'm a regular Liberace on the guitar.
No, you're just a regular Liberace. Like, I could play the opening chord to Santa Monica.
Yeah.
But that was back in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bulls on Parade, that open chord. Yeah, I could do that. Somebody showed me that was adept at a guitar.
Yeah.
I forgot it already.
Yeah, you got a wah pedal. Have you?
No.
Do you remember?
Pedals?
Yeah. Do you remember the episode of The Kids in the Hall with Bobby and the Devil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. David had a stone, but I have a wah wah pedal. Anyway, Christina and I had a fantastic her birthday.
Had a fantastic her birthday.
Yeah. We ended up at the red carpet, throwing darts.
Throwing darts.
And there was this guy there, and, I mean, no judgment, but
Judging.
He was probably my age, and he had this big beard, and he was with a girl who was dressed as I remember ladies dressed in the 90s, but she was also, she also appeared to be the same age that I was in the 90s.
Ah.
And I wasn't sure if it was his daughter.
Okay.
Or he had robbed a delivery ward.
Something nefarious was
Yeah.
afoot.
Yeah. But no judgment.
No judgment.
He asked, he said, "Hey friend, is there karaoke tonight?" And I said, "I fucking hope there's not, that shit sucks." And then
I'm not your buddy guy.
Right. And then I told Christina, and I told Christina what he asked, and she said, "Did you say, I hope not, because that shit sucks?"
Karaoke can be fun, but not when you want to have a quiet night at the bar.
Yeah, I walked to the red carpet because it's walkable, and I get there, and it's just fucking people singing country. Because the only people who do karaoke are people who want to sing the country songs.
Not true. I love me some Bobby Darin.
Yeah. You're in the minority.
Yeah.
And
all right.
Yeah. No, it's fine. So we have 2 minutes left. What do you got? Just a quick hit.
What really chaps my ass?
Buttless chaps. They're all buttless.
No, yeah, all chaps are assless.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're wearing with it. Your posterior is still exposed.
Yeah.
So when you say assless chaps, you're wasting breath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just chaps.
Man, my voice, yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could. We have the meats.
Speaking
well,
of...
he doesn't.
Yeah, no, I don't. I watched Jekyll and Hyde Together Again on Friday. You ever seen Jekyll and Hyde Together Again?
No.
It is a film... Okay, so it is a film that is the most pro-cocaine film that you'll ever see.
Okay.
And the entire plot of it is a retelling of the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And
okay.
he becomes Mr. Hyde because he's trying to make a medicine that will allow humans to heal themselves. And the medicine that he makes is white powder and shiny and is insufflated through the nose.
Okay.
And then he becomes Mr. Hyde and he just does coke.
Disco.
It's very disco, very disco.
Very disco.
But cocaine was so prevalent in LA in the movie industry that there was a strong lobby to legalize it.
Oh yeah, well didn't somebody south of here, some southern leader, say the only reason it's illegal is because it's Latin?
Whoa, I had not heard that.
It's no worse than whiskey. Yeah, that's the blurb I saw, and I was like, oh, they're gonna try to legalize that now. Great. I can't do anything about it. I can't breathe.
Well, it's 1 o'clock.
It is 1 o'clock. Thanks for suffering through that with us today, guys. We love you, appreciate you, and yeah, we got thing deals with. We don't even think they work right now, but it looks cool.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying.
We'll get there eventually. I mean, it's reading.
Yeah.
On the thing, but I still think we're internal mic there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We love you. Mean it. See you next week. No.
Yeah,
next week.
I think I'm going to DC next week.
Okay. Direct current. Love you guys.
Bye.